Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Easy Learning with RP. Myself Rakesh Patel. In this video, I am going to show you how you can open Excel user form without opening the Excel file. That means you can directly open the user form from your desktop. So without any further ado, let's get started. Before we start designing our user form, let's see what I am going to show you. On my desktop, you can see the invoicing icon is there, and if I double click on it, you can see a form gets loaded. Okay, so this is the user form. You can see user form, and this is not an Excel file opened over here. This is the pure form. If you click, the rest of the functionality is also available. So you can do so this is the application that can perform the activities whatever you want to do. Okay, second thing, if I close from the here, it is not going to allow me. Okay, this is also an functionality that helps a developer to avoid some unnecessary close on hack. Okay, so we will develop our own functionality to exit the form. Okay, so let's start it. First of all, we will open an blank Excel file. Okay, over here we will develop our VBA form. Let's create insert a user form. Okay, and this is going to be a test form. Actually, we are going to have this functionality to see that how we can open the form directly from the desktop. So we are not designing anything here. I'm just going to put some random text over here. Okay, and I'm going to auto size it and going to give a little bit bigger size. So okay, so nothing new right now as usual, and we are going to put a command button that will help us to exit, and to exit we need to write a code unload me. Okay, and okay, done. That's it. So if we run the program from here, I can see the Excel file. I can close from here also. And to avoid this close button, what we can do in an event call query close, we need to write a single line of code. We need to check the close mode is VBA form control or not. So we will see if close mode equal to VB form control menu. Okay, then and if, and we simple have to change the property of cancel to true. Okay, so cancel equal to true. This won't allow us to close from that close button from here. It won't allow. So the exit is the only option where we can use it. Something I mean, close mode. I spelled wrong. Okay, yeah. So it won't allow you to close from this, but you can exit from here. Okay, because we wrote something wrong spelling, it was not allowing us to close. Okay, let's move further. Now we need to save this file as an macro file, XLSM. I'm putting it on my desktop. Test user form. Okay, so that's it. Now and one more thing we need to write: whenever the workbook is loaded, it should open user form one dot show. Okay, so these are the three lines we need to write it out. First of all, we need to open the work form whenever the workbook is open, and we are going to use this exit button to exit the window, and not going to allow this close. Okay, so we are done with this. I'm just closing the window and just going to open that file. Okay, so we have that file on our desktop. Now if we double click on it and open the form, you can see that Excel is also getting open and our form is also getting loaded. We won't be able to close from here, so we are using this. Now the fun part is here. Now we have to do something, that instead of opening this Excel SM, this macro file, we need to write one VBS script. Okay, this is the code This is the simple VBA code that helps us to open any of the macro file, XLSM file. Okay, so let's see what this 5 line of code means. The first line says, create a new instance of an Excel application and assign it to the variable myapp. Okay, and the second is going to disable the Excel pop-up alerts like override or save prompt or something like that. Okay. The third line is used to prevent the Excel from showing a warning of overwriting files. For example, if you are saving the same file, then it is always going to say that do you want to overwrite or not. So to prevent that, we use this line. Next, this is going to open the Excel file in as an interface. And the last one is to close the Excel application instance. Okay, I'm going to use this. This is on my desktop, so I can rename it like test user form.xlsm. Okay, and I'm going to save this file on the desktop. Okay, yeah. Now, whenever you double click on this file, okay, it will open your VBA user form and you can perform your further action and activities on the form. Okay, you won't be able to see any Excel loaded or anything. So backend activities are hidden over here. Added by user won't be able to know that Excel is opened at the backend or whatever. Okay, so this is how you can do this thing. Now, one more thing is important. Now let's see how we can modify the icon and hide that information that this is a VBS file. Okay, so to do that, we need to create a shortcut. Okay, so let's right click and create a shortcut first of all. Yeah, okay, and in this shortcut you can do several things. You can change the name, you can put .exe or whatever the name you want to put it out. Okay, and then we will change the icon also, uh, like this. Let me select this one. Okay, this one. Okay, now you can see that it is not been identified that this is an Excel file or exe file or anything. Whenever the user click, it opens a form and you can perform the rest of the activity. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe for more content. Drop your questions or feedback in the comment below. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.